Hi, this is the CAD-CAM Lessons channel, and in this video I'll show you an interesting feature that will be introduced in the new version of FreeCAD. It is something I was really missing in FreeCAD. I mean, it could be done before, but you had to use a workaround and perform a few additional clicks, and this feature allows you to create text in a sketch. So, in the part Design Workbench, we simply create a sketch and then create text directly inside that sketch. In previous versions of FreeCAD, I knew a way to create text using the Draft Workbench. It could be done, but it was not convenient. Now we can do it directly in the part Design Workbench inside a sketch. And I'll show you this with a simple example. I create a new project as a parametric part. Here I'll start by creating a sketch on the XY plane. Okay, I select the rectangle tool and I draw an example rectangle with dimensions of 100 by 70. Okay, and based on this rectangle, I'll create a solid with a height of, for example, 70. Okay, and here we will create a chamfer so that we can also create text on this face later. And here let's enter 30 as the chamfer size. Okay, and first we will create text on this face. I select this face and I choose create sketch. And here to create text, we have the text command. We select this command and here we define the parameters of the text. We select the font. In this field, we enter the text and here we choose whether we want to define the length or the height of the text. I'll leave these parameters as they are, and now when I click with the left mouse button, I define the start point and the end point of the text. I right click to cancel this command and we have this text, and here we can change the position of the text. And now I'll also do this. I select the dimensioning command, I click this line, and here I enter a dimension. And the entire text has been adjusted to the length. As you can probably guess, when we select the option to create text and here we select height, then we simply define the height of the text. And here we can specify the height of the text. Of course, while creating the text, we can also define its dimensions. We simply enter the dimension while creating the text in the sketch. Okay, I select this and delete this geometry, and we can also approach this in such a way that we simply create reference geometry. For example, I'll do it like this and create construction geometry here. First, I select the external geometry command. I create reference geometry from the edges of the solid. And now I select the line tool and I'll draw a line like this. Okay, and now I define the distances of these points. I select these 2 points. I select the dimensioning command and here 5 on this axis. On this axis also 5, and we will do the same thing here. Of course, these dimensions can be anything. I'm doing it this way so that the endpoints of the line are simply offset by 5 from the edges of the solid. And now I select the text tool and we define the parameters. We enter the text. For example, I'll enter FreeCAD, okay, and we do it like this. I click this point, then I click this point, I right click, and the text has been created. But importantly, we change this line into construction geometry so that this line doesn't take part in the next stage of creating the 3D solid. We click OK and the text has been created, and based on this text we can create, for example, another part of the solid using the path operation. And here we enter the height, for example 2, We click OK and we get something like this. In the same way, we can now create a sketch on this face. I select this face, I select create sketch, and here I'll also do it in a similar way. I'll create a reference geometry. I'll draw a construction line and I convert this line into construction geometry, and I define the dimensions so that I can specify the distances between the endpoints of the line and the edges of the solid. I select the text tool, I enter the text here, and I click this point, then this point, I right click, and we get something like this. I click OK, and based on this sketch, I'll create a pocket in the solid. For example, 2. I click OK and we get something like this. So as you can see, this is a very interesting option. It is available in the development version, and when it comes to development versions, these are versions that are still under development. They are not stable versions of FreeCAD, and some errors may occur in these versions. So if you are testing this version, you have to keep that in mind. But when it comes to FreeCAD and especially development versions, on Windows we can run them without installing anything. We simply download the archive, extract it, and we can run FreeCAD without installing it. And this is exactly how I run development versions. I have the stable version of FreeCAD installed, and when it comes to testing development versions, I simply run those versions from the archive. And this is how we can test these versions. As you can see, at first glance, there are not too many changes in the new version of FreeCAD, but this is something I often talk about. When it comes to changes in FreeCAD, many of those changes are inside the program, and from version to version, FreeCAD works better. And sometimes some options are simply added, and for many people who regularly use FreeCAD and use certain selected commands, the changes that appear may be completely unnoticeable. So, in my opinion, this is a good approach. There is no revolution here when it comes to changing the interface or changing the way we work. Once we know how to use FreeCAD, we can continue using the latest version of the program without having to learn the program all over again. And okay, this is one of the changes that really caught my attention and that will appear in the new version of FreeCAD. For now, it is not yet available in the stable version. FreeCAD version 26.3 will be announced at the end of September and will probably be released as a stable version 1 or 2 months after the announcement. But if you need this specific feature, I think you can download the development version and see how it works. We will end this video here. Thanks for watching and please subscribe to this channel.